Welcome to Park Hopper Society, a place where we discuss all things travel and theme parks, a little bit about life, and a lot about Disney. I'm your host, Gary, and I'm joined by my two fellow hoppers, Britt
Hello.
and Aaron.
Yo.
In today's episode, we'll tell you what we're thankful for when it comes to Disney parks and discuss some things we might change if we were ever given the chance to be, we'll call it CEO for the day. So without further ado, let's get hopping. Although fall technically started back on September 22nd, it's just now really beginning to feel like fall where we live.
Yeah.
You know, temperatures are getting cooler.
The leaves have finally changed color.
It got
Leaves are finally
cold
changing.
so fast.
So, yeah.
It has been really cold.
Yeah,
here.
like over the weekend. It
Yeah.
went from like 80s to 50s.
Have you, I know this is not a podcast about the weather, but
Well,
we're old now, and this is what we do.
yeah. I
Have
feel
you
like
seen?
Al Roker, like, and here's what's
Yeah.
going on in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, this is what's going
Yeah.
on in our neck of the woods. Last week, at the time you guys are hearing this,
Yeah.
but have you seen the forecast for next weekend?
Oh,
What is it?
chilly.
Yeah, like there's another round of rain coming through, and then like
Oh.
highs at like mid 50s.
I-
The
yeah.
highs in
Okay.
the
Yeah.
50s.
Maybe a hot take. I'm all for the cold. I'm all for the rain. I'll sit on my porch and watch the rain and sit in the
That's
cold.
fair. I
love
like
I
a
would not
good.
sit in the cold.
I won't sit in the cold.
No,
I'll
I
sit
love it.
inside and enjoy the
Yeah.
fact that it's cold outside.
That's fair.
Maybe a
Yeah.
hot beverage.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah,
some soup.
some hot chocolate
Hot soup.
coffee.
Yeah.
It's soup season.
It is
It
soup
is
season.
soup season. It's time
Yeah.
for a grilled cheese and some tomato soup.
Yeah, that's what I was making
Uh,
for dinner tonight.
Yeah, well, sorry you missed it.
That's all right.
Hey, you know, also, we're halfway through college football season.
Yeah.
Go Vols.
Well,
Well,
I mean, yes, go Vols, but it's not going well. I don't know. It's going okay. We can't be
it's-
too negative.
no.
No.
And for
but-
those of you who don't pull for the Vols, good luck with your team, whoever they
Yeah.
are, as long as they're the right team.
Yep, and not the Gators
Yeah.
or the Crimson Tide or
Yeah.
the Bulldogs. Or,
Really, if it's not the Vols, we want
Yeah.
you to have a bad season.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's
That's
just who
not
we
always
are.
true.
Well,
The
I mean,
Gators, yes. I want the Gators to
Yeah,
always
well,
lose.
I mean, they fired their coach. At this point, there's almost.
That's true. I feel for them. They're where we were a little while
Yeah.
ago.
No, they're not. Have you watched Vol football for the past 15
No.
years?
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
Just wait. They're where we were, and I feel for them.
Yeah. Well,
We do have a lot of listeners in Florida.
we do.
I don't know
and
if they're
we
Gator
love you
fans.
guys, and we will bond around Disney
Yeah,
and not around football.
that's true.
Yeah. But
Disney is for all, though.
Disney is for all, yeah. Well, hey, listen, with Thanksgiving coming up just in a couple weeks,
Later
Yeah.
this month.
we'd like to take a moment to talk about what we're thankful for when it comes to Disney parks.
Yeah.
And maybe tell you some things we might change. Leaves are
Yeah.
changing. We'll tell you.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
Let's see
Yeah.
what the things I'm thankful. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah.
I know what I'm thankful for.
What are you thankful for?
Braised beef.
Braised
Yeah,
beef.
braised beef. I was gonna say it's braised beef.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. but I
No,
knew exactly where
but
this
that's
was going.
that's how you know it is
Yeah.
thunder because you knew.
That's right. I knew exactly where you were going with it. And
Yeah.
every variety of braised. Have you ever had a
Yeah.
braised beef at Disney that you didn't like?
No, I've not had
Yeah.
a braised beef. I've had braised beef that had sides to it that wasn't as good as other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one? I can't remember what it's called. The place where I'm terrible about these things, but there was one particular one that had like peppers and stuff last time. It was so good. And that was when we were just there recently.
Oh, that was over near the land, right?
yes.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
one of
the-
the booths.
yeah,
and
one of
I
the booths.
cannot
It
think
was,
of the name of it.
Earth Eats, isn't it?
Yes, I think it's
Yes.
Earth. I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, yes.
The
It was really
yeah.
good.
it is really good, but I'll be honest, the lemon poppy seed cake
Mhm.
even better.
Yeah, but that's not
That's-
braised beef.
I was
It's
like,
not braised beef,
where's
but I'm
this
telling you,
going?
the lemon poppy seed cake.
We're talking
That they
about
also have
from the
there.
same
I know, I'm
place?
just yeah.
we're talking about the varieties of braised
I
beef
know,
that Disney serves.
Yeah.
but this is braised beef adjacent. Literally,
Poppy seed
Lit-
cake
yeah,
is braised
yeah.
beef
it's adjacent to the braised
Yeah.
beef.
Oh,
See,
literally.
Here's the
physically.
thing: there's a chance that when they give you the poppy seed cake, there could be some of the sauce from the braised
Ooh.
beef that has dropped onto the plate.
Little cross contamination.
Yeah,
I'll
I-
take
Yeah.
those chances.
I don't think it's allowed. Do you guys remember? This is not this past trip. This is the first one that we ever went.
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
all three were down together, and somehow we ended up eating at Kona at the Polynesian.
Oh.
Yes.
I love that's still bizarrely one of my favorite memories because
was
it was
so
the first
good.
time I had raised beef at Disney.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't remember. Like, one of us ordered it,
Yeah.
and
Who do you think ordered it?
yeah, it may have been
I-
you.
I-
And somebody started the trend, and we were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'll have. You know what? That sounds good. I'll have that. I'll have
Yeah.
that." And it was delicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we all ended up
We
getting it,
did,
didn't we?
yeah.
And Pog juice.
yeah.
Oh, and yeah.
It was delicious, and
Yeah.
not like I've eaten it like what I would consider cooler and nicer places.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Disney,
Absolutely.
but I love that meal was so good.
Yeah. No, Kona Cafe is not one that I would necessarily recommend to people like
and we didn't go there for Kona.
No.
right?
No,
It was
Did we go
late.
there for Ohana or something, and we couldn't get in?
maybe
I
something
know it
like
was
that.
late,
Yeah.
and whatever we wanted wasn't available, and it was just like this was like kind of a
Yeah, we settled.
throw into the wind. And
Well,
Yeah.
so Ohana does that weird thing. No, am I lying about this? I know for a fact when there's been two of us,
Mm-hmm.
like Leslie and I gone down, it'd be like, hey, for your party, it's a 10-minute wait. So
Oh yeah.
like you get there and then they're like, hey, just kidding, we don't sit two people. If you
Yes.
had 8 people,
yeah.
it was fine. And I feel like we ran into that situation. There
think-
was 3 of us.
Yeah, and I think that was what it was. When we looked on the app, maybe we're getting on the monorail or whatever, and it had done that to us. It was telling
Mhm.
us that it was like, hey, we like it's walk up right now, you
Yep.
know, or 10-minute, 5-minute wait, 10-minute wait. And then when we actually got there, either the wait list was full or something like that. So
Something, yeah.
we ended up, it was just kind of like, well, Kona's here. Let's
No-
do
no
that.
wait.
There's
We're
no
here.
way. We were like one of 2 tables there,
Yeah.
maybe. Went in and it was fantastic. I mean, it is honestly one of those. It's even still today. I wouldn't necessarily tell people like, man, Kona Cafe, that's where you want to go.
Right.
But you're not going to be disappointed unless you just really hate the menu. and you'll
especially
be
if you're
disappointed.
staying there.
But yeah, absolutely. If you're staying at the Polynesian, Kona
Have
Cafe
to,
is a
yeah.
great
Tonga
choice.
toast.
Yeah.
Not at Kona. Well, you can. I think you can get Tonga toast at Kona, but I always
I don't
get
know.
it down at Captain
don't know.
Hook's. Have you ever had
sushi
Tonga
there
toast?
too? No.
I
Oh
don't
my
think so.
gosh, that's one of the things I'm thankful for.
Tonga
Tonga
toast.
toast. Yeah,
So food. We're thankful for food.
we are.
We are.
I mean,
let's be
that's
honest.
part of the reason that we go down there.
As much as
Yeah.
I love rides and stuff,
Yeah.
honestly, my favorite thing is just going around and gorging myself.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I mean, so no joking, like that to me is one of the beautiful things about Disney is there's such a variety of food that you can get.
Yep.
You can spend as little or as much money, and maybe not as little, but I mean, you don't have to spend a ton of money to get
Yeah.
some good food.
Yeah.
And you can definitely there are some unique experiences that
Mhm.
that you can really do only at Disney. I'm going to say that I'm aware of.
Sure.
And I mean, I've not traveled the world, so maybe there's some places that are similar, whatever. But that's for sure one of the things that I think I'm thankful for when it comes to Disney.
Yeah.
And they get a better rap. I mean, their food, no doubt, they're trying to appeal to multiple palates,
Yeah.
and some of it is bland.
It can be. It can be. But I would argue I think Disney has really good food. I do not think that everything at Disney is incredible.
Right.
They have bad food.
Yeah, you've had things that you didn't like,
For sure.
and bad is probably subjective.
It
but
is. But I can tell you, having been to other theme parks, even other major theme parks,
Yeah.
even other theme parks that might be major competitors to Disney, so you can fill in the blank there with
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
But I think the Disney park food is really, really good on
Yeah.
the whole. I think it's really, really good. There are certainly things there that I don't think are good. I don't think that it's a culinary destination per se. But I mean, that said, there are some incredible
Mm-hmm.
restaurants at Disney.
yeah, there are, and there are things that, like you said, there are things that I won't try. I won't get.
Sure.
There are also things that I get every single time I go.
Exactly.
And I make a point of going to some place,
Yep.
or to that place.
Yep.
So, yeah, that for sure would be. I mean, again, the food, just those, even dining experiences,
Yeah.
those things that are unique. In even if you can't experience something similar to it, I'll say unique experiences per capita.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Like, especially if you're staying on property. I mean, you are a
Yep.
very quick ride, whatever, drive away
Yeah.
from multiple of these.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and you mentioned not just the food, but the dining experience itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think of, we've told the story before about being over at Jock Lindsay's.
yeah,
Um,
Oh
A- and yeah, the food was good. Yeah, the drinks were good, but like it was just that whole experience that was so incredible. I would say the same thing about Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my
Trader Sam's
gosh,
is
yes.
that'd be one thing I'm thankful for. That is one of the most fun places
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And even though I think like Trader Sam's is like head and shoulders above like the Star Wars one,
Oga's,
and,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oga's
Oga's or
and
Beacon Barrel.
Beacon
Yeah.
Barrel. Those are great too. Those are
They
awesome.
are.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
Especially if you want a pirate experience
Yeah.
Yeah.
or you want Star Wars.
Again, like where else can you get that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I guess there literally is no place like Oga's. I mean, in
Right.
terms of like Star Wars, and,
Right.
and, you know, you're on Batuu and all this kind of stuff. Like, yeah, you're not gonna get that anywhere else. So, yeah, they're just fun.
Yeah. Well, and again, you know, those places, you know, Shikisai, the sushi restaurant over in Japan.
Yeah.
That's an
Mhm.
incredible experience, unless you don't like sushi, and then I'd avoid it.
Well, and they're back to at Epcot. I think I'm correct in saying this. They have that program, and I don't know the name of it, but where in the different pavilions there are people from that country
Yeah.
that are working the pavilions.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so you can interact with someone who is from Japan or
Yes.
from Norway or from
And they'll have their
France.
name tag. It'll say where they're
Yeah.
from. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. And so, as a matter of fact, when we ate there, Aaron and I
Yes,
went there,
yeah,
and
she
we
said,
ate
which
there
was
with
awesome.
with a friend of ours that
mean
was also on that trip. We went.
Aaron-san.
Aaron-san,
Yes.
exactly. And so I did explain to him, because I actually have a cashew allergy, which I didn't think would be an issue at the sushi restaurant. But at the same time, cashews are, you know, it's a common thing in Asian food. So I thought,
Yeah,
well, better safe than
definitely.
sorry. I'll just mention I do have a cashew allergy in case, for whatever reason, cashews appear. And our waitress, who was so incredibly sweet, and was she from Osaka or somewhere? I don't remember exactly where she was from. But we went back and forth. You know, I was like, I have a cashew allergy. She's like, cashew? I said, yeah, cashew. Cashew? I was like, cashew. She's like, cashew? I was like, yeah, cashew. She's like, cashew. And I was like,
Cashew
cashew.
outside.
And so finally, she's like, okay, and walks off. And I was like, well, boys, I might die. I
Yeah.
don't know.
This could be it.
And so then a manager comes out, which was funny because, again, you know, everybody we've seen is from Japan.
Yeah.
They all have a fairly heavy Japanese accent.
Mhm.
And the manager comes out and he's like, hey, okay, somebody over here said they've got a cashew allergy. And this dude is the whitest, like,
Mhm.
and I was like, your only job is to come out and make sure in clear English.
Yep. We got this
Like,
one down.
Yeah, you're the manager. Like, you're not hiring and firing him. You're not making any decisions here.
No.
You're only here to verify that cashew is what I said. And yeah, man. But it was an incredible experience. We had a great time there. You know, again, I've talked about Jico before.
Yep.
I think Jico is an incredible experience. It's
Yep.
so much the menu, the food. It's so good. There are so many great dining experiences.
There are. I mean, Space 220 we
yeah,
talked
Space
about.
220. Yeah.
Yeah, Space, which I will say, sadly for me, is I'm retiring that one.
Hey,
It
it's
was not
dining
good.
experience, not food.
Okay.
But here's the thing: you can go to the bar area of Space 220 and still go to space.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can just go up and down the elevator and go to space.
Yeah.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
But I mean, you know, again though, I mean, it's a fun experience.
Yep.
It's a cool place.
Which, if you've never done, you should.
Yeah, you should.
I think.
Well, you should at least go to the lounge and order.
Yeah.
I do agree with
get
that.
dessert.
It's really cool.
Yeah, get some dessert.
It is super
Yeah.
cool.
Get some dessert.
I wouldn't do the full restaurant menu.
No. Yeah. I honestly, I could talk about food for this entire.
I was gonna say,
just again those dining
yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
I mean, we love Narcoossee's. We've talked about that.
oh man, Narcoossee's.
California Grill.
Yeah, Narcoossee's,
Um,
man.
is
Narcoossee's might
great.
be one of my favorite experiences. That's the
It
thing. I
is.
agree. There's so many
let's
different.
just take a moment to talk about our experience at Narcoossee's.
Well, I've never had one with you, but I've had one with my wife twice.
Well, I don't care about your wife, so
That's hateful, Aaron's son.
She's nice.
No, you can care enough for her.
Most of the time.
She is nice. I appreciate her, but man, yeah, Narcoossee's was great.
Yeah.
It was, because that was we went and we ordered.
Mhm.
We got our drinks. We did our appetizer.
Best service in all of
So
Disney.
good, because he literally told us, he was like, "Hey, get up, go outside, take your drinks with you, go watch the fireworks, and when you come back, I'll have your food on the table." And sure enough, we walked outside. We
Yeah.
watched the entire fireworks show. We came back inside, and
There's
he was
your
like,
food.
"How was
There's our
how
food."
was the show?" And we're like, "It was amazing. Thanks
Yeah.
for telling us to go out." And he was like, "Yeah, it was. Here's your food."
Yeah.
Sizzling.
It was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like still good.
Yeah.
You know what? That guy, You know how much money he probably makes in tips just
So
by
much.
Oh, he
doing
made a
that?
bunch off of us. I know
Yeah,
that.
I would
Yeah.
be. I'd be super nice and great and work really
Yep.
well for everyone too if I
Yeah.
made that kind of
Yep.
money.
That's I legitimately, I was down there. I was on a flight one time, and one of the people on the flight, she works as a server at Disney on the weekends
Okay.
and lives here and commutes
Oh.
because she makes so much money working weekend shifts as a server there
Oh my god.
that it makes sense to fly down,
That's crazy.
work the weekend, and
Which
fly
I've
back.
heard of people like commuting for like a week to work somewhere, but
Yeah.
that's so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But again, we're not sponsored by Allegiant
No, we're not yet. But
yet.
Allegiant, if you're listening, and you might be,
And
our numbers are growing.
We're gonna tag you in this
Yeah.
episode.
We are, just to let you know that
Yeah.
we're here.
Or Narcoossee's if you want to sponsor
Narco-
us.
oh,
That'd be fine
gosh,
too.
yeah.
Either one. Either
I'd
one.
be fine with that. Honestly, yeah. Well, again, Narcoossee's, you're a beautiful resort in the middle of a beautiful resort,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Everything is pristine. You're on Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yep.
So you're on the water.
Looking right at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, there's a castle,
Yep.
in view, and so where else
Yeah.
could you have
I
that type
definitely
of dining
felt
experience?
Like an imposter going into
Oh yeah, at the Grand Floridian.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
and a sister restaurant there, Citricus,
Yeah.
is also a fantastic dining experience. I've been there maybe 3 times now.
Yep.
Loved it. Honestly, every time I go, I like it even more than the time I went last.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Victoria and Albert's.
I've never been there,
Yeah, me
but I
neither.
want to go.
I don't know if I can dole out that much money for some food.
I can if I ignore it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
know. Yeah,
No, it's about, you literally can't ignore it.
No, you
yeah.
can.
Until
You
you get
can.
home.
Yeah.
And that credit card bill comes.
I'll,
And you're
just
like,
get, I'll get your
Yeah.
all's opinion on it then.
Takumi Tay. I want to do that one too.
Yeah.
Takumi Tay does look cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very expensive though.
yeah,
Beyond
that-
expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's a once in a lifetime experience, but it's a once in a
It's a once in a
ooh,
very long while
yeah.
experience. Yeah.
mostly because for the amount of money that I would spend, I could probably get at least one night, maybe 2 nights at a deluxe resort. So
Yeah. Yeah.
for 2.
Yeah. No,
Money
for
for
but
two.
I mean, legitimately, for 2 people to eat there,
Yeah.
you could get two nights in a resort view room at Animal Kingdom Lodge,
Mm-hmm.
which is not. I mean,
Right.
let's be clear. That's not what you want when you go to the Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom Lodge.
But
But you could get
You could.
2 nights at a deluxe resort.
Well,
for the
because
cost of
I
that
mean, when
meal.
you go to Victoria and Albert's, right? Like
Yeah.
you're already spending. It's kind of like when you buy a car and they're like, "Hey, this option's $2,000," and you're like, "Well, I'm spending 40,000. What's 2?"
Exactly. Yeah.
And so same, when you go to Victoria and Albert's,
Yep.
you spend all this money, and they're like, "Hey, the wine pairing's $150." Sure,
Yeah.
go
Why
for it.
not?
I
And
don't even like wine, but you tell me it's going to be better, I'll give it a go.
And that's the thing. At that point, it's almost like, well, if you don't do this, you didn't really
experience
do it.
it.
Exactly.
FOMO.
Exactly.
I mean, I got dressed up
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah.
This is
You
one
might
place
as
that you
well.
have to dress up.
Yep.
There's a
Yeah,
dress
that's true.
code.
And it
you
is
know.
enforced.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You could buy a lightsaber.
It's true. You could buy a
I
lightsaber.
could. I
and
could
do
probably
the
buy
whole-
4 lightsabers for as much
Yeah.
money as it would.
No, you could almost buy probably 2 lightsabers.
Yeah,
Close.
no,
at
you
least.
could.
For
Yeah.
one person.
Oh, for one person.
For one
Yeah,
person's meal
Yeah,
at-
yeah. You're gonna be.
Takumi Tay or Victoria and Albert's.
Yeah.
Victoria and Albert's.
No,
has
I
a-
think, let's see, Takumi Tay's like, I think one lightsaber could get you 2 Takumi Tay.
Takumi
How
Tay is
much
like
is-
$350.
Oh, yeah, no, then you
yeah.
almost 2 lightsabers. Then. Yeah.
How much is Victoria and Albert's these days? Does anyone know
I have it brought up. $375.
per person? Okay,
Yes.
that's
That-
cheaper.
With the
Yeah,
wine
it was a-
pairings, hold up, of an additional cost that begin at $210.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, again, I feel like at that point, like if you don't do the wine
Yeah.
pairing, like
Or $145 for 0 proof wine.
oh no, that doesn't
Oh
make
my
any
God.
sense.
You
I'm
can
sorry,
pay
that's obscene.
$145
For
Uh,
grape
listen,
for
juice.
air.
For
Thi-
grape
this is
juice.
what I love. Okay, so I'm on Disney's website and I'm looking at Victoria and Albert's, right? And so it does the meal pricing, and it does tell me, it gives me $4 signs, and it says, and I quote, over $60 per adult. Yeah,
They didn't lie.
they didn't lie. But when I hear over 60, I'm like, probably 65.
Or
70.
even like
Oh, man.
100.
Yeah, not 345
Right.
You
or
can-
375, whatever you said.
You can
it was.
also do the chef's table
Yeah.
and it's $425 per
Which,
guest.
again, when you get to 375,
Yeah.
this is what Disney
I agree,
is
I agree.
brilliant
At that point,
Yes.
why? Like, yeah,
You know,
might
like
as well.
they're
Yep.
brilliant at it because you're at 375. It's a once in a long time thing.
And you
It's
know
like,
what?
what's another $50?
You're probably not going to regret it either.
no.
No, you're probably not.
You're
I mean,
not.
that's the thing. You probably are. Correct me if Victorian Albert's is Michelin starred, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I believe it is.
Yeah, there's something that they say is it the AAA rating or something that's like a 4-star or something, and
That
it's
would
the
be the
only
Michelin
one. Is that what it is?
I think
I
that's
don't
it.
know.
I think
The
it's
only one
It's the only
in,
Michelin starred restaurant at Disney.
Yeah, I was thinking even Central Florida.
Oh,
Like,
it might. I don't know.
used to be.
Yeah, it might be. In all fairness, I know that's a really big deal. I don't know really how many restaurants have a Michelin star. I know that's a really, really big
Me
deal. Though.
neither. But I always feel like Victorian Albert, and I'm sure it's probably not this way, but I feel like it'd be the place that you would go to. It's going to take you 2 hours to eat because there's going to be 8 courses, and it's
Yeah.
going to be fancy.
Oh, yeah.
And when I get done, I'm going to be like, do you want to stop by the Gasparilla Grill and grab a burger on the way back? Because I'm still kind of hungry.
Yeah, I'm looking at these plates look incredible, but they also look small.
Which, I
AAA
mean,
5
that's
Diamond
it.
Awards since 2000,
That's what
Michelin
it is.
Star since
Yeah.
2024,
There you go.
Florida Trend Golden Spoon. They got like all the awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
500 wines from 35 different
Yeah.
countries.
And veering off course here, I'm not thankful for Victorian Albert's really because I've never eaten there.
No. But someday,
Dining
if Victorian
experiences.
Albert's wants to sponsor us,
Yeah.
Wait, if you're listening and you've been to Victoria, tell us about it so we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
live
please do,
vicariously
seriously.
through you.
yeah.
Yeah. And tell us what
Absolutely.
you do for a living.
I'm still cracking up at
And
the
if
zero
you
proof
know,
wine.
and if you know anyone in Allegiant that would be willing to give us a sponsorship,
If you want to give us a sponsorship,
Yeah. Yeah. If you would like to send us some Disney gift cards and we will spend them on Victorian Albert's to
Yeah.
try it out.
This is-
And we'll come back and we'll dedicate an entire episode
yeah,
to Victorian Albert's.
I'll make sure
Yeah.
like
We'll
Arms
record
of the
live.
Angel is playing during this section, so people really like put on
Let
the
them know
waterworks.
we really need
they,
it.
They want to help us out here.
Oh.
For the low $100 a month per
Yeah.
person,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
send us to
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to work that way.
No.
No. Hey, so in the same vein though as like unique dining experiences, resorts.
yeah,
There are how many? 16 resorts on
something
property?
like that. 16 or 17. It's a lot.
It's a lot, and are all pretty unique. I mean, you've got the
Yeah.
All Stars that are kind of lumped together.
And they
you
are
know.
very similar, but honestly, with the decor and stuff, I mean, they have their own characteristics to them as well. They've got their own kind of unique feel to them. Same with Pop Century.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a different feel from the All Stars. And yeah, I mean, from there, I would agree.
25,
They have 25 resorts.
according to their website.
Okay, hold on.
Well, now okay. They're
go.
separating like Bay Lake Tower
Right.
Contemporary Resort,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Boulder
Ridge Villas, Copper Creek Villas.
Are they separating like, the
Wilderness.
cabins at Fort Wilderness from the
Um,
rest of Fort Wilderness?
I don't know. Which
I think they
you
usually
know,
do.
We did a whole podcast talking about the cabins at Fort Wilderness
As a
being
moderate, yeah.
which is what the Disney
It
website
was. It
said.
was a moderate that day on the website. It was
Yeah.
very confusing.
This is my chance to remind our listeners that we say things and then Disney immediately changes
Yeah.
That's true.
the next day.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely true.
So
As a matter of fact, one thing that just happened very, very recently, like as of yesterday, the Express monorail is now going backwards.
Yeah. Or is it going forwards?
It's hard to say.
It's
Are you-
going clockwise.
Yes,
is it going to flip back around tomorrow now?
probably. Now that I've said that on this
Well,
podcast,
you know,
never mind.
yeah.
We don't want to
So,
do that.
something I read this morning said they're only doing that in the afternoon.
Really?
And I don't know if that's true. or
That's
not.
even more confusing.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
So one of the things I read about that, this is a quick aside. I am thankful for the monorail. I'll get to
Absolutely.
that in a minute. It was when they go if a monorail breaks down and
Yeah.
they have to change out, it's easier. Like they don't have to do anything with the track,
Right.
To mess with that to get it back into the roundhouse, or it's
The
not really a
barn.
roundhouse,
Yeah.
but the monorail barn.
The barn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. I also saw that they felt like this would make the flow smoother.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either, because to me, you're still getting on a train, you're going
Yeah.
somewhere, and you're getting off a train. I can't imagine that it's
what
easier.
I want to know, and maybe one of you listeners who's been going to Disney for much longer than we have can say this or speak to this. It looks like at every monorail resort, and you guys keep me honest with this, that if Disney wanted to, they could have you like exit off the other side
Yes.
and go down and
Yeah.
then come in through the lobby,
Yeah.
like on the first floor.
Yeah.
Did they ever do that? Like, was
I
that
don't know
ever
that
a
they ever
thing, or is
did.
that just for like,
I think
hey, if
that's
this
for-
breaks down?
Yeah, I
you
think
can
that's
get
for
off there?
evacuation.
Okay.
That if they need to get you off the monorail, they can take you to wherever the next stop is. Even on the express monorail,
Right.
stop, open the doors on the wrong side, and you can get out and
Get
go
you- yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah,
I think that's what
just,
that's for.
I didn't know if they ever did that or not. And I assumed it was for, safety, evacuation, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if maybe back in the 70s when they
Yeah.
first started, 80s.
If you could go to the right or the left, yeah. I honestly, I don't know, and it
Where's Dave at?
that's who we need to ask.
Disney Dave.
Disney
Love
Dave.
the Dave interviews at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah, we'll get him on here.
Yeah, we will.
He's going to be
shout
shout
out
out
to
Yeah,
Dave
I
that
was
we
gonna
said
say.
that.
I know.
Yeah, for those of
Dave,
you who
we
don't
know you're listening.
Yeah, we know a guy that used to work at Disney.
He did
Back in,
everything. He didn't just work. He
Yeah.
was.
We'll get him on here at some
yeah,
point.
yeah.
He can tell the
no
story.
spoilers.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you, but he may know. So I hope whenever he listens to this, he texts you the answer.
Oh, he will.
Dave, we're
bet he will.
expecting it.
Yeah.
So there's 20. There's 25 resorts at Disney. All, especially when you get to the deluxe resorts.
Yeah,
It may even moderate. They are very uniquely themed.
they are.
Depending on, and I mean, I've said on here before, from a DVC perspective, if you stayed in one DVC room, you stayed in every DVC room.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is probably true even with deluxe resort in terms of the layout,
Yeah.
but the theming
Right.
is going to be completely different.
Right.
The location is obviously going to be different.
Yep.
The restaurants and stuff that you get, different. I'm already taking it back to food. So it really just depends on your location.
Yeah.
Your modes of transportation could be
Yeah,
could be
absolutely.
different. I mean, yeah, it's again when I start thinking about. I know I have friends that like they go to the beach every year and they go to the same resort every year, and so they sometimes talk to me like, "Oh, you're going to Disney again?" Like, yeah, I am,
Yeah.
but clearly I can have 25 different experiences.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you
Or
want
so
to.
it says.
Yeah.
On the website, probably more like 16 or 17.
Yeah, I mean, because
realistically.
some of these are you really getting a different experience at Kidani Village than you are at Jumbo House at Animal
Right.
Kingdom Lodge? Like,
Yeah.
no, you're
Not
not.
really.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much the same.
But I mean,
but-
if you want to camp, you can.
Yeah. Well, or even comparing, let's say Animal Kingdom Lodge to Wilderness Lodge,
Right.
which are very similar
Yep.
in terms of their structure, architecture. But they are very different feels
Oh,
between
yeah.
the two resorts.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, there's only giraffes outside of, or as we call them in our family, long neck cheetahs.
There you go.
Long neck cheetahs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And there's some video we saw when this guy's like, "Look at them long neck cheetahs," and so now every time we ride,
What the dog do?
the Kilimanjaro safaris, I'm like, "Kids, it's long neck cheetahs."
Which I still didn't get to do the safari last time.
Well, you're
I
gonna have to go
know.
back.
How did we not do this? We did literally everything there was to do in Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
except the safari and
Yeah.
Cali River Rapids.
Yeah. Well,
we didn't want to get wet.
no,
Next time.
not that wet.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
next time we will do. Yeah, we ended up getting soaked with the rain,
Soaked?
but
That's
that'll be
true.
we'll do the full Animal Kingdom challenge, doing
Yeah.
everything there is at Animal Kingdom. I was gonna say earlier we were talking about the braised beef. We should do the braised beef challenge next time,
Yeah.
where we try to eat all the braised beef.
That's,
I think we already did
In
the braised
one
beef
day.
challenge.
I
Oh,
don't
one
know.
day. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll do that. I'll do the braised beef
Woo.
challenge.
that's a
You
lot
think
of
drinking
beef,
around the
man.
world is hard?
Yeah. God. Yeah.
There is a lot of braised.
Braised beef around the world.
You think we're joking? Go Google that shiz.
Yeah, there's a lot of
in
braised
Disney,
beef.
There's a
Yeah.
ton.
which is a strange thing for Disney to be a
Yep.
chicken tenders at everywhere else. It's braised beef at
Braised
Disney.
Yep.
beef. Yeah, but it's good.
It is good.
Gosh, there's again falling in the same vein. I think there's attractions. There's different experiences in terms
Yeah.
of even behind the scenes stuff that you can do.
Shows.
Shows
Yeah.
that you see, that are Broadway caliber. I'm not going to say that they would survive on Broadway.
No, but I mean,
they're
yeah.
similar.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Their production value
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
or quality.
Yep.
Yeah, all those things. So, thinking about thinking about Disney, and I know one of the things that we have said multiple times is it's a place that you can go, and I've been with different groups of people. Like
Yeah.
I've been with just Leslie and I've been with just us and our kids. I've been with extended family. I've been with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's a different experience depending on who you're with. But I also think like something that makes it unique, and I'll say something I'm thankful for, is that it's a place where I can do things with my kids, and the grandparents, like, and we can all
Yeah.
experience something together.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not always like that at other theme parks I've been to. It's very much like, yeah, we're walking around together, but we're gonna go do this thing, or
Yeah.
that ride's too intense, so
Yeah.
we'll stand here and wait for you. But especially like Magic Kingdom stuff, some of the things at Epcot. I don't know. I just think that's neat that you can share all those experiences together.
Yeah.
And it'd be completely different depending on who you're with.
Yes.
Honestly,
You
Yes.
definitely got the family experience nailed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even the friends. I mean, when we
Yeah,
were there, like it was
absolutely.
a completely. I rode some of the same
We are
rides.
family.
We are.
Gary.
I'm sorry, gosh, and this is the time of Thanksgiving, and
Yeah. I'm thankful for you
I'm thankful
And
for you
you.
too, Aaron, son.
and every listener.
Yeah,
Every single one of you. We're all one big family
we're
now.
all
We're Ohana.
Ohana.
Ohana
Ohana
means
means.
family,
Is that what it means?
and family means no
Actually,
one gets left behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Or
the books.
Ohana means those noodles that everybody likes so much.
Oh, aggressively loves.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going. But
I'm
just the
sorry.
whole
That's my fault.
sorry. No, it's fine. Just the whole shared experiences
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah.
it being different. I think that's what I was trying to get to. It's a place that you can go by yourself. You can
Yeah.
go with a couple friends. You can go with your whole family. You can go with a small, and it's going to be different, but
Unique
you're
and
going
fun.
to enjoy it.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
think.
Well, and I
Or you
think
can enjoy it.
kind of with that, it's a place that for me, like I'm always happy to be there,
Yeah. And sad to leave, honestly.
sad to leave. And I'm not I am not one of those people who says, that a bad day at Disney is better than a good
Yeah.
day anywhere else. It's not,
No,
I'm not going to say that.
Not always.
Not always, but I am always happy when I'm going. I'm happy, on my way to the airport. I'm happy on the plane. I'm happy in the car on the way to Disney.
Well,
I'm happy when
sometimes I'm scared for my life in
Eh,
the car,
you know.
especially if it's the
yeah,
the Uber
car,
drivers.
Gosh, that's
yeah.
the truth. Yeah.
Our last drive was so fast. Gary.
Yeah. Well, the last one you slept through, but the one that you and I
yes.
had,
Yes, yeah, you're right.
No,
you're
that was
right,
the one
right.
because
That was the one going back to the airport.
'Cause
But
again,
the one
since-
coming from the airport.
Since we
Yeah.
always fly Allegiant, we almost always fly into Sanford.
Yeah.
They now offer flights to
MCO.
to MCO, but generally we still fly into Sanford. And yeah, because I was already there, and you guys texted. And generally, the car ride from Sanford is about an hour.
Yeah.
And
Not ours, man.
I was gonna say you guys texted that you had landed, and I was like, okay. So I went back to the resort, hopped in the shower. I was like, I've got plenty of time. I showered, got out, dried off, pretty much put my pants on, and y'all knocked on the door.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, y'all had gotten there in like legitimately probably 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was absolutely like it wasn't a little fast.
Yeah.
It was like
Not only did we land in
Bonkers.
Knoxville, we landed at the Contemporary.
Like he
Yeah.
cut like 15 minutes out of drive. He was treating the traffic lines like a 4-year-old treats the lines when they're coloring. It was incredible.
Was it? It was only incredible because we lived.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, that was the one. I think I told you.
Yeah.
Like I didn't look out the front. Like I had to look at the side
I
because
thought
I
I
was
was
like,
in-
this is
It was
this
like a
is
taxi
going to
in New York
end.
City.
Because if you've ever driven on I-4, there's always traffic
yeah.
that stopped.
Yep.
And this guy's doing 90. Like it's gonna take us a good 100 yards to stop.
Yeah.
You know,
he
like,
didn't need to.
No, he didn't. No, I'm pretty sure we made the shoulder a lane at one point, but
No, I don't even remember what I was doing. I was not paying attention. It wasn't until we got there and I was like, "Why? How are we here already?" That I realized, like, God had taken me under His wing for that drive.
This guy he's got other riders he needs to pick up, man.
Clearly.
Time is money.
yeah, time is money. Where would we get? Where would we go with that?
We're talking about just time at Disney.
Oh,
The-
yeah,
like being
yeah,
at Disney.
yeah.
Always happy to be there. Happy to be on my way there. Happy to get there.
Yeah,
Always sad to leave. And it doesn't matter. I have gone for, like I've gone for trips where I'm there for 48 hours.
Yep.
I've gone for trips where I'm there for a week. it doesn't matter. I'm
Mhm.
always sad to leave, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
And I generally always have another trip planned.
yeah,
Like I know when I'm going back. This
Exactly.
is not like I'm leaving and I'm not sure if I'm coming back.
Right.
Like for the most part, there's always something in the hopper.
and to be clear, I know I'm coming back, and I know I'm coming back in a pretty short period of time.
Yeah.
You know,
Again, somewhat relative, but yeah.
it is, but I mean, for me, it's not like I already have my trip for next year planned.
Right.
You know,
No, for you, it's like next
for me,
month.
it's probably next month. You know, but I mean, legitimately, I mean, most of the time, I know I'll be back here in 3 months, or I'll be back
Yeah.
here in, you know, maybe even sometimes as long as 6 months. But
Right.
I know I'm coming back. I've already got it planned.
Yep.
I've already got the tickets bought. You know,
Right.
like I know that I'm coming back, and I'm still sad to leave.
Yeah.
Again, even the times where I know I'm coming back in a month, or
Yeah.
sometimes even like I'm coming back in like a couple of weeks, I'm still sad.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm excited to come back.
Yeah.
So
Our family's the same way.
yeah,
So we've been talking about what we're thankful for, which just seems like food and maybe just
we try to get a little
the
sappy there.
resorts. Yeah, we did.
Time with
kind
our
of.
families,
Time with that's important.
which is a lot of fun. I mean, to be honest, it is.
Yeah.
It is. You know, I'm thankful that, like you said, it doesn't matter who you go with.
Yep.
You know, it's fun when we go. It's fun to go by yourself. It's
Yeah.
fun to go just with Emily. It's fun to go with my kids.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say Disney is best experience with other people, shared with
I
other
agree.
people.
and it's a lot of fun to go by yourself.
Yeah.
I think a solo trip is 100%
But you're still
worth
kind
it.
of sharing it
You are.
with somebody else,
And-
right?
And the thing is I have always said I love being there when there's low crowds.
Yeah.
You know, and the lines are short. But I don't know that I'd want to go where I can just walk onto everything and there's nobody else there.
Right.
You know, like that's it. Like the crowd is part of the
It
experience.
is. Yeah.
You know, and it's not always a good part of the experience, but it's part of the experience.
No, but the thing is, like, I've met some of the nicest people
Yeah.
at Disney,
And some of the worst.
and
But,
some of
you
the
know-
worst. Yes, but I mean,
But no, I agree completely.
you know what I mean? Like, I have seen both the best parts of humanity and the worst parts.
Yes.
But for the most part, I see more good
Yeah.
than bad.
Yeah.
You know, I probably remember more bad because I'm like, I can't believe that happened.
That's fair.
you know, but in general, I see more.
Yeah.
More good.
No, I've met some really awesome people. I had some really fun and cool conversations waiting for the bus,
Yeah.
waiting for the Skyliner, on the Skyliner, on the monorail.
Yep.
My youngest son likes going and he likes riding all the transportation because he likes it because I'll make friends with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
My wife doesn't like that as much. You know, to me, when I get on the Skyliner, here's an opportunity.
Here we go.
You know,
Yeah.
now to other people, even
Yep.
some of our listeners right now are probably like, all right, time to find a new podcast. This
Yeah.
guy's insane.
No.
And that's fair. But, you know,
Well, it is funny because I mean I don't see you're trapped, but there are sometimes even being on a bus or something like that, we'll get off and I'll
Yeah.
I'll be talking to Leslie like so they're from such and such place and they've they do this and he works here and he does this and she's like, how do you know that? I was like, oh, we just
It's-
they said something and
I
I,
like
don't know how to
watching.
stop.
Yeah.
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 You know.
No.
You can people watch. Now you can
Yeah.
people watch all day.
I mean, just
Yep.
watching you all talk
Oh,
to people.
no.
Oh, yeah. Because
Britt does it more than I do. I wait till I'm interacted with, and then I'm just like, oh, it's awkward if I don't talk back. So
Yeah.
I just keep asking
I
questions.
don't force anyone into the conversation, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely the guy. I will, if there's something that I can just make a comment,
Yeah.
I will. And also just, I'll toss it out there and see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay. So fun story. The last time we were there, we're on the monorail, and there's a guy who's probably drunk,
Oh yeah.
but somehow ends up inviting us for drinks the next night. And I
Never-
think you even exchanged phone numbers with him.
We did. I never heard
Yeah.
from him. He's
Yeah.
still
Never
on my
talked
phone.
to him again.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still on
no.
my phone.
He,
I fully expected that to
Man.
pop up again.
Yeah.
With all the other things that pop
I
up.
don't remember his name, but I've
No.
definitely got his contact here in my
I'm
phone
pretty
somewhere.
sure he's sobered up, and his wife
If you're
is like, "What are
listening,
you doing?"
Man on the monorail, I enjoyed that greatly. I don't think I said a whole lot. I think you commented on my arms because I was wearing no sleeves.
Yeah.
Which everyone likes to
Yeah.
comment on me. I don't have big arms. It's weird.
You got the mom tattoo.
Yeah, I do have the mom tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the rest of the night trying to figure out who this guy is on my phone.
Yeah.
Did you get his name?
Yeah, I mean, it's in here somewhere. I just don't remember. I don't remember what his name was.
Y'all
It'll
probably
come to
texted
you.
each other, right? At least once.
I don't.
I think
Yeah.
I remember you all.
I mean,
did
you had to
text
get his
each other.
phone number.
Yeah, we did because he was like, "Hey man, it was awesome getting to hang out with you on the
Yeah.
monorail." I was like, "Yeah." And we talked for like I mean, it's the monorail, so we talked for
Oh,
like
wow.
maybe
Yeah.
2 minutes, but
It was to me in my heart. It felt way longer than
Yeah.
2 minutes.
It sure did. So
It
again,
felt
even
like 30.
yeah, even when you go by yourself, you know,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
it's still a shared experience
is.
Yes.
with other people.
it
So
is.
okay, so we've been talking about what we're thankful for. Is there something you would change?
Something I would change.
And don't say the price, because
I
that's
was
a
gonna
given.
say that's the obvious.
That's a
Yeah,
given.
that's the. I mean, we did a whole episode third. No, we just did episode 13.
Let's see, that would have been episode
11?
12.
12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, so go back
Mm.
if you
Yeah.
want to hear about Disneyflation. Go back to episode 12.
Yeah, I joke that Disney need to invest in like breeze technology.
Yeah.
You know, just to get like a
Breeze.
nice constant steady breeze.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
you know?
like kind of like some of the lines have like a mist too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if we could get like a nice steady breeze through all of Disney World, that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Put us all in a tunnel.
Yeah,
Kind
some
of like
sort of.
the what's the movie was it with Jim Carrey, where it turns out his whole life was a TV show.
Truman Show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, like a little bubble over the top.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
always sunny. Yeah, I when I was thinking of things that I would like to change, it's probably Lightning Lane. I hate Lightning Lane, and I know we're gonna do an episode about that. and
Yeah.
I'm sorry for doing the giveaway, but I
you
don't.
know,
Hate's
hadn't
a
even-
strong word. I tell my kids not to say it, so I thoroughly dislike Lightning Lane.
It's fair. I hadn't
Um,
thought about that, but yeah, I don't know what else I would say, but that's what I would say.
COVID sucked. I mean, let's just keep
Yep.
that, forefront
Yeah.
of our minds. And they had limited capacity, and I understand that. But they did not do fast passes. They did not do Lightning Lane. And here's the thing, to me, the queue was part of the experience, right?
Yep.
So like it's getting you, it's telling you the story for this attraction that you're going to experience. So I don't care to wait for 20, 30 minutes in like a Guardians queue or a,
Yeah.
I don't know, fill in a blank with another cool one that you can think of. I don't mind that so much at all. So the whole Lightning Lane thing, and we're going to skip to the front of the line, like you end up missing out on kind of almost like the opening act to the show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, if you've ridden it 45 times, you probably have it memorized. So it's probably not as important to you. But I know in standing in just the normal standby line, which I often refer to with the peasants, because that's where I am. And the line doesn't move, and you're looking at the lightning lane, and it's moving constantly.
Or
like
it's
that
as
is,
long as the normal.
Oh,
lane.
yeah.
So your line's not going to move.
it's not going to move. That frustrates me to death. So if I could change that, I would say that's it. Yeah, I'd change the lightning. There's things that I don't know that I would change anything with like attractions, but there are attractions that I wish I could experience, like Horizons.
Yeah.
I never got to do Horizons in Epcot.
Yeah.
Wheels of Motion, is that
Yeah.
what it's called? Where Test Track is now. Never got to do
Wheels-
any
World of Motion.
World of Motion.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. Never got to do that.
Yep.
And so just some of those things. You talk about the Dream Flight.
Yeah, Delta Dream Flight. Yeah, which was where Buzz Lightyear Space
I was
Ranger
gonna say,
spent.
That's
Yeah.
the airplane one,
Yeah.
right?
And for that matter, and we've talked about this before, Innoventions,
Yeah.
just all the stuff that Epcot used to have, that I think is sorely missing. I think they're starting to sort of work some of that back in. But I don't think Epcot today really sparks the imagination like it did once upon a time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Was that a pun? Like a one little spark?
I mean, but they made the pun.
Yeah. Well, so what's the ride called?
Imagination.
Is that what it's called? Journey to
into
Imagination. Yes,
Imagination.
gosh, I
Yeah.
blanked, man. I was thinking Figment. All this kind of stuff.
It's a Journey into Imagination with
Yes.
Figment, I believe.
Yeah,
is the
that
full-
is it.
So that is the ride that I have seen get the most hate.
Yeah.
That one that's been redone. You know?
Yes. Yeah, because people really pine for the old version
Yeah.
of the ride.
And I don't think I did experience. Now, what I do remember of it, the final scene where it's dark and then
Yeah.
it kind of does the puff of air and then
Yes.
it opens
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay. So I vaguely remember that scene, and I vaguely remember the I think was it called the Dream Finder, like the little machine that the guy.
yeah.
I cannot think of it.
That's
or
the old version.
That's
I was
the
about to-
old version.
It looks like an old version of a ride already.
Well, because they kept parts of the old version.
yeah,
Okay.
So, anyways, that's a ride. I wish I could experience
yeah.
the
Fair
original.
enough.
Some of those things.
It would be fun to go back and experience some of
Yeah.
the original rides.
Yeah. And to be clear, I'm not saying that I want to bring them back,
No, not necessarily.
but I wish I could have experienced them.
And I think it'd be fun to experience them now and compare them to what the rides are today,
Right.
especially in the light of it. There's a lot of people. I mean, even for me, I loved Delta Dream Flight as a kid.
Yeah.
I thought it was such a cool ride. It was airplanes everywhere. I think that my kids would enjoy. I think a lot of kids would enjoy it now because a lot of kids still like airplanes.
Yeah.
But if I rode it now, would it still be? Would it be as incredible as it was to me as a kid? Would it be incredible to my kids still
Right.
the way it was to me? And it is tough. I mean, we grew up in an era where the Super Nintendo was incredible, and it would
Yeah.
never look better
It
than.
still is.
Yeah. But like the N64 and the PlayStation looked like real life. You could
Oh,
hardly
yeah.
even tell.
Never get better.
Yeah.
And so I mean, for my kids now, they play those games and they like
What is
they like them
this?
because I like them,
Yeah.
but they don't see them the way I see them.
Right.
And so I wonder about some of those rides and stuff too. Would it be the same thing? Because honestly, even going to Disneyland,
Yeah.
and getting to ride Snow White, my kids loved Mr. Toad's Wild
Oh
Ride.
yeah.
But comparing that to coming back to Disney World and riding, Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that, is one better than the other? I don't know. They're
Yeah.
different.
Oh,
Right.
I know. I would love to because I've heard. I didn't get to ride it when it first launched, but the gosh, I forgot. I'm having a brain fart. The Star Wars Rebel thing, Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with I always hear about how much they like ham it up and like actually
yeah,
when
like,
they
act,
first
and they
opened?
don't
Yeah.
do it like that anymore.
No,
it's
they
still a
don't.
great ride and very immersive,
And,
but
and the cannons worked,
yeah,
Yeah.
which they work in Disneyland, so you can go out there supposedly.
I didn't ride it in Disneyland.
Oh, I did.
But I did ride it at Disney World when the cannons
Yeah.
worked, and that was really,
it's
really
a cool
cool.
effect.
Yeah.
Supposedly they turned it off because 90% of the time that the ride had to
Just
temporarily
stops.
close was because the cannons and everything
Yeah.
got out of sync and it would trip the safety system,
Well,
which makes sense. The choreography is extremely tight. It would
Yeah.
make sense that it,
yeah. If one of them like it
yeah.
would whack you, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah. Well, that's that's the thing. They don't want it to get even close to bumping, and so it would shut down all the time. So they just stopped the cannons from moving.
Poor cannons.
or cannons, yeah.
Rip cannons.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I would make it always Chewy mode on the Smuggler's Run.
Well, no, okay. So in that same ride,
Mhm.
if there were, let's say there were 5 experiences that you could do,
Mhm.
and you don't choose it, but you kind of like
like Star
Guardians.
Tours.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Star Tours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry, I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
of
yeah,
music
yeah.
for Guardians.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yes,
yep.
just like Star Tours.
Yep.
Where you get on the ride and you're going to a different location, or there's a
Yeah.
different mission that
For
you're
sure.
doing.
Yeah.
Make it so you
every
don't know what
time.
you're always gonna get.
Well,
yeah.
Make the gunner funner.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is one thing they're doing. They're adding Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
they are doing that. Yeah. And I don't know if that's going to be like, hey, this is the one that we're doing, or if
I
it's
think-
like it could be either or.
I don't know that either. I get the impression it's going to be a new version, like it's going to replace the current one.
Sad.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, the current one is not bad at
No,
all.
no,
it's
I-
awesome.
I would love to see them.
And there's some variety, right, with the
Yeah.
the voices, like what
with your
happens in your
pilots.
instructions.
That's the
oh,
variety.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
With that.
But no, I think it would be awesome if they could do a like you said, where you don't really know what's about to happen until you get in there and go on the mission. Now, granted, I guess they'd have to change the pre-ride because right now the pre-ride is Hondo telling you all about this mission to go get the coaxium.
You're right.
But I think there's a way that they could do that to change it up so that, maybe, we need your help with whatever, but it's a secret mission, so we can't tell you until you're in there. You
Exactly
won't
where
know
you're
until
going.
you get there. Yeah.
You'll
you know?
receive it as soon as you get in the
Yeah.
fired up or whatever.
So I don't know. I hope they do something like that. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. For that matter, Rock and Roller Coaster has different soundtracks based on which
Yeah.
limo
Yeah.
you get in. Most
That's
people don't
right.
ever cite that one, but it
well,
did
pretty
it
soon
before
it's going to be
Guardians.
the Rainbow
Yeah, I was
Connection.
gonna say Guardians
Yeah.
of the Galaxy too.
Rainbow Connection
Oh,
on
yeah,
Rock and
yeah.
Roller Coaster.
Mana
Looking
Mana.
forward to it. Mana, mana. You did what? Was it on one of our episodes that you did that or something?
Was it stuck in your head the whole time?
Yeah. And then I went and made my kids listen to it.
Did they enjoy it?
Mana.
Yeah, I did.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, it's really easy to learn.
Mana, mana.
Yeah, could you stop that? Because then it's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night.
Mana, mana.
Yeah. So that I might change. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Oh, I mean, in that vein, let's bring back Rizzo's Pizza. More Muppets, I say.
Oh,
I'll
more
never eat
Muppets.
it, but bring just more Muppets. More
Pizza-
Muppet
that
appreciation.
was a Pizza Planet at some point, right? I think before
Was
it
it?
was
I don't know.
Pizza Rizzo. Yeah.
No
I
idea.
know.
It's everyone hated that place, man, and
Yeah,
not
that's what I hear.
everyone. That's not true.
Well, it sounds like it was the
It
most
was-
basic definition of pizza.
it was, and
Yeah.
that was what made it wonderful and awful.
Yeah, because I agree. It wasn't that it was terrible pizza. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't. I've had way worse pizza.
I'll tell you this hot take here, which could offend some people, but the pizza from the Via Napoli walk-up window, it's not my
it's
favorite.
awful. That's bad. That's the worst pizza at Disney. It's
Oh,
the worst
now
pizza
see,
at Disney.
you went more harsh than
No,
I, was
I
going
will.
to.
I will gladly go harsh.
Yeah.
That it's. I'm sorry. It's awful. It's not
my
pizza.
favorite.
It is. It is like.
It's just all the
Focaccia
food
bread.
in Italy is just not great.
Well, no, not necessarily, because Via Napoli itself, I actually think is
Very
really good.
Yeah.
But the walk-up pizza window, it is a wildly different pizza from what they serve inside. What they serve inside is like a real thin crust, like
Yep.
it's an Italian-style pizza. What they serve outside is like focaccia bread with cheap sauce and some cheese
and
sprinkled
it's a
on top.
square.
It is, and it's
And-
real
Oh,
thick.
it's a lunch
just-
lady pizza.
Well,
It's not even that. It's
No.
like just I don't know what it's unique
if
and
you
it's
like
not
the
good.
thicker crust.
If
could
you
be
like
for
the thicker crust, you won't even like this. This is beyond
Well,
that.
That's fair.
I have
mean,
opinions.
I had you would clearly. I have struck a nerve over here.
Yeah, apparently
Um,
I like it even less than I realized.
Well,
Man.
everyone talks about like it's so good. Like you
I
gotta
know.
go, and I went, and I was like,
No, it
I
is.
don't have I don't have a desire to eat this again.
Honestly, the first time I had it, because I had always heard the same thing. It's so
Yeah.
good. Like that's where you want to go. And I finally went. I was like, yes, I'm gonna try this. This is great. Had it, and I was like, dang, they've changed it.
Yeah,
They must have changed it because there's no way this many people have told me this is so
this
good,
is so good.
Well,
and this is it.
listeners, if you vehemently disagree with this opinion,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah,
I've never
but
had
in
it.
a very kind way.
No,
You can let us know however you
let
want to.
us
I'm the
have
one that
it.
reads all of it, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
bring
you
it.
do. You do.
I'm right. You're wrong. Now I will say, if you want really good quick service in Epcot, the fish and chips place
Oh yeah.
over in
America.
no,
Yeah.
it's in England.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah, or
And
UK,
it's-
that
whatever.
makes, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
It's so good.
I'm an idiot. Fish and
No.
chips.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's
You're not an idiot.
no, the Yorkshire County Fish and Chip Shop, I think is what it is.
The only thing I don't like is sharing my seating area with birds.
yeah, yeah. We did that last time.
Yeah, we did.
You and I sat there and ate fish and chips with a bird.
Yeah, and this bird looked at us like I would bite your finger
Yeah.
off for some of that fish.
I made friends
Or
with
the
the birds.
chips.
You
Yeah,
did
no.
make friends with the birds.
You
You
did.
are part of the problem.
I'm a Disney princess.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
You were singing to that
The
one.
deers were coming. It was gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay, changes. So Disney goes through some pretty big changes in terms of decorations.
Yeah.
So I think their fall. I'm pretty sure I looked this up. When I say fall, I mean Halloween.
Right.
It kicked off
Late
It kicked
August, didn't it?
August 15th.
Oh, not even.
I
I mean, that's
believe
mid-August.
Was the first Mickey So Scary?
Yeah, or not so
Crazy.
scary.
Not so scary. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah. And then so which I have been there, and this is really cool.
Yeah.
That you can go to Magic Kingdom on October 31st, and it's
Yeah.
Halloween, and you go November 1st, and it's Christmas.
Now wait, I heard that it was it was November 2nd this year.
Nah, maybe, but I mean,
I don't know. I
Can't
haven't
remember
seen
who
that.
I heard that.
very much. It's pretty much an overnight. Now, and when I
Yeah.
say it's Christmas, I mean like they don't have everything out,
Yeah.
but they've got it's Christmas.
Yeah, the
Christmas
Magic.
music is playing. And all
Yeah,
that kind of
the
stuff.
Magic Kingdom turns
Yeah.
over overnight, and then
Overnight, yeah.
the rest of it shows up over the next 2 or 3 days. Now the other parks and the resorts, they might take the next couple of weeks.
They do. Yeah.
Um,
It's probably mid-November before your full Christmas.
Yeah. But I mean, they begin the changeover
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
And now for Epcot, it's probably the straggler there because Food and Wine goes,
Right.
and they don't really change over to Christmas until Food and Wine is done. And Food and Wine ends.
Right before Thanksgiving. Right?
Yeah, I was
Couple
gonna say
weeks.
it's got another maybe 3 weeks left.
Do they do anything for Thanksgiving, or are they just completely? I mean, I know there's not a whole.
You can eat at the
lot
Liberty
there to
Tree.
do there.
Yeah.
They serve
What, do you get
turkey.
a turkey.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
okay.
No, I was gonna say really for Epcot because they are that falls right between because Food and Wine has ended, but Festival of the Holidays has not started. Because it'll start pretty much right after Thanksgiving. I
Yeah.
mean, like the very beginning of
Right there
December.
in December.
But yeah, no, Epcot kind of is in a bit of a lull there.
A
Probably
brief.
by design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A brief lull.
very brief. It's a very quick turnover from Food and Wine to Festival of the Holidays.
So let me ask you all this. Because obviously the seasons, it seems, start earlier in Disney.
Yeah.
And I think at this point is maybe the trickiest for me
Yep.
because I love Christmas. I am a Christmas guy. I will listen to Christmas songs in July. I mean, I'm fully admitting to that in this moment. So I love Christmas. But as we said, like where we live, it's really just now getting to be
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, like full on fall.
Full on fall, leaves are changing, all that kind of stuff. And very much for Disney, their decorations and everything for fall are all around that, like the leaves and,
Yeah.
and the colors and the pumpkins and all this kind of stuff. And so here we are, we're very much in the fall season, but you go to Disney and it's more Christmas and snow and,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
same thing, honestly, August 15th,
Yeah.
it was probably 104 degrees
Right.
in Disney. That's not
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
Not, maybe that's a Florida fall. you know?
Right.
And so maybe this is a bad take, for me. But
Yeah.
what do you think in terms of their seasons? Did they start too early? Did they start? What do you think?
So this one is tough because my initial answer is yes, they do start them too early. I think they start the Halloween stuff too early.
I definitely think there's more an argument for the Halloween being early than the Christmas
Yeah.
even. At least.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think Christmas kind of gets the pass because Halloween is over and they just skip right onto Christmas. I mean, it'd be, there's not much they can really do for Thanksgiving anyway.
Yeah.
I'd be fine if they took like a couple weeks off before they really turned it over to Christmas, but I don't blame them for turning it over to Christmas. I think the Halloween stuff starts too early. But on the flip side, looking at it from Disney's perspective, they make God knows how much money
Oh yeah,
from the not so scary parties.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
And-
and I mean, we've talked about, like, I think an issue with starting these things too early is like if you want to go to Disney closer to Halloween, for example, and you want the Halloween merch, well, they set it out in August,
Right.
and so by the time you get down there, your options are like, hey, if you're a 3X or an extra small,
Yep.
we got some T-shirts left for you.
Yeah.
If not, it's all sold out.
Yep.
So that's kind of frustrating, I think, from the guest experience part.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I don't know how that translates to pins.
right.
I do know that for like Food and Wine had its own set of pins.
Mhm.
I've never been into pin trading,
Right.
but
there's plenty of people who are.
there are,
Yeah.
and I saw people complaining about that like within the first week, some of these exclusive Food and Wine pins are now all gone,
Yeah.
and you can't get them.
Right.
And so, popcorn buckets,
Yep.
that's another thing. People are really into popcorn buckets. Now, I don't know how often they run out of them. I think generally with those, you can get them through the season.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to go the last week.
Right.
The other issue that I have with it is that once they start the parties, they do them so frequently
Yep.
that suddenly it becomes hard to find a night. Not hard, but it becomes more difficult to find a night to be able to see the fireworks at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then when you do find that night, there are, what feels like 100,000 people there.
Right.
You know,
Because they all found the same night as you.
they did. I mean, it was their only choice.
Yeah.
And so especially in October is when it gets the worst
Mm-hmm.
because now they're doing, 4 not so scary parties a night or
Right.
4 a week.
Yeah.
Which means, legitimately they may only have 3, maybe 4 nights in the week that they're doing Happily Ever After
Right.
and the parades and all that. And so the Magic Kingdom would get so crowded on those days. On the flip side of it, at the beginning of the season, especially when Food and Wine first starts up. Now, granted, there's a ton of people there for Food and Wine.
Right.
And that's going to be the case no matter what. But when you hit that perfect storm of it is a Friday night, Food and Wine is going, and there's a Not So Scary party, good luck at Epcot.
Oh yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I love Epcot. I would be at Epcot every single day. I would avoid it on those days.
Yep.
Those evenings. I'd go during the day.
But
But
you're also getting the locals.
exactly.
You
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
Yeah.
You've got the locals, you've got people traveling, and then the fact that nobody can go to the Magic Kingdom unless they have the party ticket.
Yeah.
But I mean, on the same token, I don't begrudge the people to go to the party. I don't blame them.
No.
And I
No.
don't blame Disney for wanting to do more parties and make more money. That's
Right.
what they exist for.
Yeah.
They're not here to make magical
No.
memories. They're here to take your money, and they're really good at it.
They're better than. I mean, in my case, better than most.
Yeah,
know what?
absolutely.
If I was in charge and I wanted to take more money, I would do like a Nightmare Before Christmas day in between Halloween and Christmas.
Ah, yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Or like it probably have to be like a few days because that one day would be bonkers.
But
Probably.
knowing Disney, they could do it, and so
Yeah.
hey, you get 2 hours and it's $1,000, and people would line up.
Oh yeah.
to
Oh,
do it.
absolutely.
You
Have
know,
Jack Skellington dressed like Santa walking around.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have the Oogie Boogie Bash out in
yeah.
They do.
California.
They do. And they do have the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Haunted Mansion.
is there? I know there's like Marvel. A lot of Marvel characters can't walk around Disney World. Is there
Right.
something about like Nightmare Before Christmas and Disney World?
No, and they have it. So if you go
Mhm.
to the Not So Scary party,
Uh-huh.
you can see Jack Skellington. And you can
Okay.
also see him at the Very Merry Christmas party. He's dressed in
can.
his
Yep.
Sandy Claus
Santa
stuff.
Claus. Yeah, Santa
Um,
The only
Claus.
overlay Disney World gets though is Jingle Cruise, right?
Yeah, as far as I
They
know.
hardly.
Well, you could argue they also get the overlay for Living with the Land.
they got the Tron overlay,
Yeah.
guys.
They did get the Tron
they
overlay.
We
get
had
the
red
Tron,
mode.
Yeah,
We
but
had
that's
red
not
mode.
Christmas.
We had red mode.
Well,
It could be Christmas.
um,
That's half of the Christmas
look.
colors.
doesn't
Jared
Space
Leto.
Mountain maybe.
Ho ho ho.
Space Mountain for the Not So Scary parties, they turn all the lights off.
But for Christmas, don't they do
That's
red and
quite
green
the overlay.
Do they for
lasers or
Space
something?
Mountain?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I think I don't.
Oh, that'd be
uh,
cool.
Maybe for the parties.
If one of
too.
you guys have gone to the Christmas party recently, do they
Yeah.
do they
Wait,
change Space
Didn't
Mountain? up?
Guardians do something for Christmas? Like
They-
they
couple
had a
years
Christmas
ago.
song.
Yeah, Guardians will add like
That's-
some
that's
secret
it.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like a Christmas song or something.
But yeah,
right?
in terms of like full on overlays,
Yeah.
like the kind of stuff they do at Disneyland,
they don't do much.
no, Jingle Cruise would probably
Yeah.
be the
Living with the Land is cool. at
Yeah,
Christmas. I've
yeah.
said this probably on at least half the podcast.
yeah.
But it's
But
cool.
but in fairness, Living with the Land gets an overlay every season, every
No,
festival.
that's true.
You know, I mean that's
That's
kind of
true.
its thing.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
true. So does that really count?
that's kind of it. I mean, it does get an overlay,
And it's
but
getting the American
it's always
overlay
getting
this year.
no. That's
Yeah.
Soarin'.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
Soarin'. That's
Soarin' is
Well,
getting.
listen, but they probably
will.
will.
They 100% will.
They will probably have a whole thing of like lettuce heads that says like 250 or something like that.
Oh yeah,
You
USA.
know? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
100% they
I
will.
don't think I rode Living with the Land last time.
As a
did
matter
we?
of fact, because we
Did
have
we not?
just
I'm
said
sure we
this,
did.
Disney will announce it tomorrow.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
No, I don't think we did because I think
We
the
did.
line was absurd.
No,
wasn't
we
it?
rode Living with
Did
the
we
Land.
ride
We rode
Living?
Living
yeah,
with the Land.
Okay, you're probably
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's
Yeah.
not important.
You were
I've
asleep.
I've done
you probably
enough.
fell
Well,
asleep.
now hang on a second. There was a time that
Was
you
this when
went
I
back
was
to the room.
crippled? on the
Oh
ground?
yeah, that's
And
possible
we
that we
rode it.
rode it and
Yeah.
you didn't.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monsters,
You
right?
Well-
you should have just manned up and kept walking around on that bum
Yeah.
foot.
My foot still hurts.
Yeah, well, you should go
There's
talk to a
something
doctor
wrong.
about that.
Yeah, I should.
So real quick, are you guys? When do you put up your Christmas tree?
After Thanksgiving.
Okay.
After Thanksgiving, 100%. You don't even answer, Gary, because I
Mine is
I
up
like you.
currently.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, no, we're
Disney,
in after Thanksgiving.
Disney
house.
has definitely influenced
That's
when we start Christmas.
Fair enough. See, this
There
is
you go.
this
At
is
our house.
this is what happens when you start disrespecting other like
No, so,
holidays.
okay.
They don't even celebrate Thanksgiving.
No.
So what happens? You now think
No, that
Thanksgiving
is not
doesn't
true.
exist.
This is
Aaron's just mad about his birthday being too close to Christmas.
what. Why?
I don't because I don't have a birthday.
Well, you do.
Sometimes people give me things for Christmas and they said, "Oh wait, it's your birthday, right?"
Happy birthday.
Here's your birthday present
Yeah, that's
too.
dumb. That's unfair.
My
Nah.
birthday's in January, so I would just get all the things that people didn't get me for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
birthday's in
it's kinda nice.
November, so
There
I'm
you
right
go.
before.
Pre-Christmas.
You know.
It's not the same thing as 5 days before Christmas.
No,
That's fair.
it's not. It's not even real close. What I do, I don't want to say do, but
You can. It's our podcast.
I can.
Duty.
I love Christmas music, so I will start listening. Probably, and I am listening now. But the week of Thanksgiving, I take a break, and I listen to Thanksgiving music.
What is Thanksgiving music?
That's
It's
a
the
fair
most
question.
depressing stuff in the world. I don't know if you ever listen like Apple Music, like, look
Yeah.
for different playlists like Thanksgiving playlist or fall, autumn playlist, and it's all this like melancholy, reflective
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
You know,
That's so
there is
interesting.
one. I think I can't remember who it's like called Gravy Train or something like that, but it's basically like this playlist of jazz tunes that are
Okay.
all like Gravy Train or Sweet
Let's
Potatoes
do that. I
or
say
something like that.
Let's
Okay.
make
Yeah.
jazz is now the official music of
It's kind of the official music of. Again, that's why I
Thanksgiving.
like Christmas music, because it's a music that I listen to all year long, but everyone else is listening to it. You know, it's the only time that I walk into Target and hear Frank Sinatra blaring.
That's true.
And I'm
Fair
like,
enough.
oh, this is great.
That's
fair
true.
enough.
Yeah. Dean Martin.
Yeah.
But you don't have to put your tree up like a savage.
Well, here's part of the reason when we do it. I'll take a quick aside. I know we are out of time, so I'm sorry about this, but you guys know this. You're musicians, so
Yep.
come December, you're going. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
Like between all the different rehearsals and between all the Christmas parties and all the things.
Yeah.
And so if you wait until after Thanksgiving,
Okay, that's fair.
you don't have time to enjoy
That's
enjoy
fair.
the tree.
That's
So,
fair.
Live tree or dead tree
Or dead tree, fake tree.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go fake tree. Otherwise, it messes up your allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, but I love a live tree though.
I do
Yeah,
too, but
me
the
too.
live tree doesn't love me.
Okay. One more question: white lights or color lights?
I think we have white lights. Okay. Oh,
You think?
hang on a second.
Wait. This is such a big deal of you. You don't even know what color
No,
lights you've got
no,
on your
stop.
tree.
Do you put up multiple trees or one tree?
I've done multiple trees.
Yeah, well, I think we have 3 currently, but I think they're all white lights. I'll confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, I white lights. Growing up though, we used to have 2 trees. We had
Yeah.
we had the pretty tree with
Mhm.
all the nice ornaments on it, and then we had the other tree that had all the family ornaments on it. It
other
was just
tree.
pure chaos.
Yeah.
And that one had color lights on it to
Yeah.
add to the chaos. And
Yeah.
so I kind of like that, but I'm pretty sure the trees we've done in our house are all white lights.
I think
Yeah.
most recently they are.
Here's the thing. This is a podcast with 3 guys on it. Of course, we're not really entirely
No.
sure what color or lack of color the tree has.
No,
We know that we have to get the tree out and put it up.
that's yeah. And I don't even necessarily help with putting the ornaments on anymore. I just take them out of the box and say, "Here, dear, you do it."
I just get the box out and set
Oh.
it down. I'm
Hey.
like, all
I
right.
take it a step. I enjoy it. I enjoy the season.
Yeah.
And this year we're going to be traveling at Thanksgiving, so that was
Sure.
part of our thinking too. Is that hey, let's go ahead and get the tree up so we can enjoy it a little bit.
That's fair.
Because we're gonna be gone
That's fair. Yeah,
for Thanksgiving in the week after.
we're usually right after Thanksgiving. But that does make sense,
Yeah.
and it does make sense, especially. If
And
you're
I will
busy
say,
all
okay,
December.
when you put it up, when do you take it down?
Now that's a little harder. Usually we take it down probably the week or so after Christmas, but that's mainly because we're both off work.
Yeah.
It's just a convenient time
Yeah.
too. It always feels too early to take it down. But then it's kind of like we've left it up until sometime in January too, and then at some point it's like, oh, man, like
Let's say
somebody
I would,
really should have taken this tree down.
Yeah.
I would take it down the week after. It never fails though. I will end up at my mom and dad's to throw away their tree in February.
Oh, okay,
March,
fair.
probably.
Do you light it on fire? Because I hear those
Yeah,
things go pretty
because it's
quickly.
a live tree and somehow it has survived to that far.
Now, okay, this is truly the last thing because we are well past time here. Do you guys feel like when you first decorate your house for Christmas, does it feel a little bit like, man, this house has a lot of stuff in it now? But then when you take all the stuff out, like you take all the decorations down, does your house feel naked?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. We used to because we forgot to take there's something that went over the door.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was actually like a Mickey Santa Claus thing.
Okay.
We forgot to take it off and didn't realize it until like July. So we just left it up. And we used to leave it up like 365
I
just
love
for
it.
that. Yeah, for that reason. It was on a random closet door. But okay, anyways, let's see here. Where's my recap? So really, I think we talked about things that we're thankful for with Disney parks. We talked about things that maybe that you would change. Do they start the holiday seasons too soon? I mean, all that kind of stuff. And I think it doesn't really matter which season you go in. You're almost guaranteed to have a good time
Yeah.
at Disney. Again, you shared experience with people that you love and
Yeah.
people that you tolerate.
Yeah,
So
fair.
and during the seasons though, the parks for sure take everything, the decorations and whatnot, to a completely
Yeah.
different level. I think. You can also score some limited time merchandise if you're there. At the right time, you can enjoy at least one ride overlay.
Yep.
You could debate that there's others, and try some seasonal food offerings. I'm
Yep.
surprised we didn't talk. I mean, we talked about food as being something we're thankful for, but
Yeah.
not really in the season stuff. But so anyways, fellow hoppers, it is your turn. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you guys thankful for when it comes to the Disney parks? And are you guys part of the team of, hey, I'm going to put my tree up after Thanksgiving, or do you put your tree up before Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Do you have your tree up right now as you listen to this podcast?
Yeah. Are you judging me harshly because mine is up currently, but it's fine. You know what? Leave a comment. Tell us which one you are. And who knows? Maybe we'll do some poll or something
Yeah.
and give away something. Stickers. We love to give away
Yeah.
stickers. And
Give away
people seem to like
stickers and-
stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stickers.
They are cool stickers.
Yeah. So hey, and if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and or leave a review wherever it
Yeah.
is that you're consuming this. As always, thanks for tuning in to Park Opera Society. We'll be back in a couple weeks with another episode, and I don't want to give too much
No.
away for what's coming up for the next one. But if you are in the Disney World Junkie group, I think you'll be very interested.
Very much so.
To hear. So just be on the lookout for that. Until then, take care. Keep hopping.
So long.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye-bye.